Parents, what is most fucked up secret you are hiding from your children? I've been raising my son Max alone for the past 2 years ever since my wife died in a car crash. The kid's been through enough trauma, so I do everything I can to keep his life normal. I work double shifts, make his lunches, help with homework, the whole dad thing. But last Tuesday, I got off work early and decided to surprise him by picking him up from his friend's house instead of letting the babysitter do it. I rang the doorbell and this mom opens the door. Her face went completely white like she'd seen a ghost. Before I could even say hi, she's stammering about how Max is in the living room. I walked past her thinking she was just being weird, and there's my kid sitting on the couch with some random older guy I'd never seen before. The guy had his arm around Max, and they were watching cartoons together. Max looked up at me and said, "Daddy, you're home early." But here's the thing, he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to this stranger. The man smiled and ruffled Max's hair like it was the most natural thing in the world. My stomach dropped to the floor. I asked who this guy was, trying to keep my voice calm. Max innocently said, "That's my other daddy. He picks me up sometimes when you're working late, but we're not supposed to tell you." The neighbor lady looked like she wanted to disappear into the carpet. The strange man just sat there like nothing was wrong. I grabbed Max and left without saying another word. That night, after Max went to bed, I cornered the neighbor outside. Turns out she was my wife's best friend from college. She broke down crying and admitted something that destroyed my entire world. Before my wife died, she had told her that if anything ever happened to her, she wanted her ex-boyfriend to have some kind of role in Max's life, because he was Max's real father. I demanded a paternity test immediately. This woman had been letting a complete stranger spend time with my son for months behind my back. She kept saying she was just following my dead wife's wishes, that she thought she was doing the right thing. The test results came back 2 weeks later. Max wasn't mine. My own wife had cheated on me and taken that secret to her grave. This random guy had been Max's biological father the entire time, and now he wanted to be part of his life. I couldn't tell Max the truth. How do you explain to a 6-year-old that his dead mom lied about who his real dad is? Max still called me daddy, still crawled into my bed when he had nightmares, still asked me to help him tie his shoes. But every time I looked at him now, it felt like someone had punched me in the chest. The biological father kept calling, saying he had rights, that Max deserved to know his real family. The neighbor kept insisting that my wife would have wanted this. Everyone had an opinion about what was best for my kid except me. So I made a decision that haunts me every single day. I quit my job, packed up everything we owned, found a new apartment 3 hours away, and changed our phone numbers. I told Max we were moving for daddy's new job, and he was excited about the adventure. We've been in our new city for 8 months now. Max started first grade at a new school. He's made friends. He still calls me daddy, and has no idea that the man who raised him his entire life isn't his biological father. The man who was there for every diaper change, every fever, every scraped knee, every bedtime story.